Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. So yesterday we were looking for a wave 3 toward the downside, and of course from there, because of course with this is a crypto market always that we have some moon boys waiting on the corner just for a reversal, and definitely we are still very corrective here and we're still looking for lower. And that because, of course, you are looking here to finish three waves downward, three waves also there, meaning you are in an A B, and a C here, potentially finished as an expanding flat, and you will proceed downwards. Or what happened yesterday is simply a trap. So we were looking yesterday as an A, B, and a C, and we were, oh, okay, great. We took the blue box, we took the 0.38. It's time to move down. And we start to move down very aggressively, but because it is, I don't know, crypto market always loves to do this, where we have 1, 2, 3, we were very aggressively moving down and very fast, even very obviously that it was a wave 3. And suddenly the market, I don't know what it is. Definitely manipulation. I'm sorry, guys, but it is definitely manipulation here. We have finished already three waves towards the upside. We hit the blue box. We start to move very aggressively downward, and then suddenly the things move up. Okay. It turns into a zigzag, and of course, we are potentially here in a something much more bigger. It can be, of course, an ending diagonal for a wave C in an A, a B, and a C, definitely, that we are looking for here to finish inside this blue boxes, of course, for a wave 2. So I believe that you might still have a 4-5 probably here to unfold to finish this as kind of a 5 waves ending diagonal in A, B, and a C. And that because, of course, you finish here in 3 waves, 3 waves. Nothing has finished impulsively. We need to finish with an impulse, of course, to make sure that this downtrend is moving towards the downside. Now, why the market is doing this? Well, of course, yeah, to let you lose money, for liquidation, to make you upset, to not make you happy about crypto market, and so on. So, etc., guys. So the things are KG trading is here not to tell you what to do in such a situation, because you might get it. Even for me, it is a trap, guys, sometimes. So the things is that you cannot blame me about this. Like, oh, you are wrong always. Like, I called wave 3. I'm still calling a wave 3. Now, we finished 3 waves towards the upside expanding flat. I mean, it's not, of course, my mistake here if the market decides to reverse again to make a bigger, simply wave C. Okay, because it was supposed the wave C has finished over there as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So I'm saying this because, of course, I start to get all the type of comments which are, oh, you was wrong, we told you we are bullish, and so on. So the thing is just to answer you already, and why the things are still bearish. Okay, so I'm still looking for lower anyway. I'm not gonna change my mind. So we're still, of course, looking for potential 111 here. We're still in the blue boxes. If the things are going to turn much more bullish and for higher, we still have, of course, the next scenario, which is a bigger wave 1, 2 here, and 3, 4, 5. And I don't know, many comments as well mentioned something about something wrong about this leading diagonal. It's a perfect leading diagonal, okay, guys? So I don't know what you're talking about. Here you have, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, A, B, C, wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, A, B, C for a wave. For a wave 4, and you get, of course, an impulse finish there, and you're working on a wave 2. If this wave 2 is gonna be higher, okay, the minimum requirement is 0.38, 113k, and then we drop down. So it's a perfect leading diagonal. You cannot complain about it. It's a perfect one, and of course it works perfectly as well as 111 and currently we are still in the levels of a wave 1, 2 here, and then we drop down, of course, for lower in case this is going to unfold a wave 3. Yep, so these are the update for Bitcoin on the 1-hour chart. Basically on the daily here, or on a bigger picture, I'm still looking, of course, for this scenario. Well, the last scenario we had, of course, that we might have this one. starting from this blue count here. What if we having, of course, an ending diagonal here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5? Well, it can be a possibility, guys, but we still need, of course, to finish here, not correctively. You need to finish, of course, with kind of like 5 waves down, okay? So basically, if you have this as a 5 waves down here, and okay, this is still corrective, meaning A, B, and a C, you're not going very high in order, of course, to complete this scenario that I just mentioned. And you might be corrective here and you drop down again, okay? And that means with this scenario here is still, of course, not yet ready to move downward, because you have, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, only 5 ways down. And then, of course, if you are moving upward, you would like to see, of course, an impulse here, because you need a zigzag, right? So you need an impulse, and you're not impulsive here yet. The impulse that you see here is a wave C, of course, for an ABC, and we might, of course, drop down again. Therefore, this scenario is yet not very, very accurate to unfold. Of course, the highest possible scenario here can be this one, which is a big ending diagonal in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for Bitcoin here. We're looking for a wave 4. And this is your wave A, yes. So it can be a wave B here and then a wave C in a zigzag. And yes, so this works perfectly right now because you have 5 waves down. And if this is a correction here unfolding, well, this would be perfect as a scenario, having, of course, a wave C and then moving toward the upside again from this box, okay? Now, the final scenario that it is unfolding here as well is an ABC expanding flat, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. So the 5 waves are your wave 1 here. You're seeking for a wave 2, and we drop very massively downward. Around the 67K, 73K, of course, in an expanding flat, A, B, and a C. And to see, of course, what's going to happen step by step. That was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. And see you in the next one. Bye-bye.